Hi everyone, POKEOPOLIS here, and welcome to my channel. Check it out! Hey guys, POKEOPOLIS here. So today is July 2nd, Wednesday, and I know it's been a while since I posted, but I've been editing these videos, and of course you saw today actually is the Monday one that I had, June 30th, and then I have one from yesterday. I'm still editing. I'll show you right now. I'm working on the first one. It's getting finalized. I got Final Cut Pro. Yeah, that's my whole system. I know I need to get it cleaned up, but yeah, there's the video. So behind the scenes and all that. So today we're just gonna see what goes on, because I have no idea what we're doing today. It's like 6:47 right now. So we're gonna do something, and until then, stay tuned. Okay guys, I just got an idea. I'm gonna do a deck list video on my Genesect deck. So here we go. Woo! Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you my deck list. So as you can see, for the Genesect deck, I have the Plasma Blast Genesect sleeves, as you can see right there. So we start off with 3 Genesect EX, and then we have 3 Virizion EX, then we have a Lugia EX, and then we have a Drifloon, Drifblim line with 2 Drifloon and 2 Drifblim. It's the Dragon's Exalted one with Shadow Steel. Make sure you remember that. It is 51. It's 51 out of 124. So yeah. Then we have, for the supporters, 2 Colress, and then we have 4 N, and then we have 4 Professor Juniper, and then we have 2 Shadow Triad, and then we have 4 Skyla. And now for the items, we have 3 Colress machine, and then 2 enhanced hammer, and then the G booster ace spec, and then we have 1 Hypnotoxic laser, and then we have 3 Pokemon catcher, and then we have 2 switch, then we have 2 tool scrapper, then we have 3 ultra ball, and then for the stadium, 2 sky arrow bridge. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grass energy, and then we have 4 plasma energy. So to start off, we have the 3 Genesect EX. You're going to want these because these are your main part of the deck. As we can see here, for its ability, when you attach a plasma energy, you can switch one of your opponent's Pokemon, so it's like a Pokemon catcher without the coin flip. And then for its attack, Megalo Cannon, it does 100 damage and then 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, bench Pokemon that is. So you need 3 of these. You can have 4, and you can also do 4 for Virizion EX. Both you need many copies of, so you can pull them real fast and make the play. So then we have Virizion EX. Its ability is pretty much the main thing of this deck. It really helps out, if we can focus there. If you attach a grass energy, each of your Pokemon that has the grass energy attached cannot be affected by special conditions. Now if you think of Hypnotoxic laser, so that is nullified, so every Pokemon that has a grass energy on your side of the field is not affected by special conditions. And also its Emerald Slash ability is really helpful if you can get this out for your first one for your active, and you can have this on the bench. Its attack, which is a grass and a colorless, which does 50 damage, and then you search your deck for 2 grass energy and attach them to your bench Pokemon, which works out because all you have to do, power up this guy and then retreat Virizion, bring out Genesect, and just attach one for the next turn and you can attack. So that is pretty nice. Now we have a Lugia EX in here because you never know when you pull this guy and you can actually, you know, do a Plasma Gale on it. It works out just to have in there. Now we have an interesting card here. We're focusing on Shadow Steel. It does 50 damage times the number of special energy in your opponent's discard pile. So this is really helpful if you're against like a TDK deck, which is Thundurus, Deoxys, and Kyurem deck, which discards a lot of plasma energy. So you're gonna need this. And plus, you can also use Enhanced Hammer to discard the plasma energy or any type of special energy card. So if you use that and get that set up, you'll be really good. Alright, for our supporters, we start off with 2 Colress. Your opponent might have a whole bunch of benched Pokemon, especially Darkrai Yveltal decks, which have the effect of getting a whole bunch of Pokemon on the bench and using a really big attack. Well, you can use Colress and get a whole bunch of cards. If you can see its ability, you shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw the amount of cards equal to the total bench Pokemon. So, including yours and your opponent's. So this is a really good card if you don't have a really good hand and you just want to switch out. This is great for that. Alright, for our next supporter we have N. This is going to be a card that a lot of people use. It can get you a new hand when you don't have a good one, and it can ruin your opponent's hand if he has a good one. So either way, you draw the amount of cards equal to your prize cards. So let's say your opponent has like 1 prize card and you have like 5. You can switch out and get 5 cards, leaving his hand with only 1 card. And yeah, pretty good. Alright, for the next one we have Professor Juniper. All you have to do is discard your hand, draw 7 cards. So let's say you have 1 card in your hand and you don't really need it. You can discard it and get a brand new hand. Okay, for our next supporter, it's a little bit interesting. You put a Team Plasma card from your discard pile into your hand. So let's just say you have your Genesect there and it's in the discard pile. This is basically like a resurrection for that. Put it in your hand, you could put on the bench, or you could get basically any type of Team Plasma card. You could get Colress, you could get Plasma Energy, you could get G-Booster, you could get Hypnotoxic Laser, Colress Machine, any type of Plasma card, and put it back into your hand. But it's a supporter, so we only run 2 for this. Alright, for our last supporter is Skyla. You search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and then put it into your hand and shuffle your deck afterwards. Since we have a whole bunch of trainer cards, this is a definite need. Let's say you need your G-Booster to set up for your Genesect. All you have to do, play this card, get G-Booster, attach it to Genesect, and you are a done deal with the attack. So this is a needed card. Also, it's used for like Tool Scrapper to get your tools off your opponent. You could get Switch or Switch Out, Ultra Ball, get some Pokemon. Really good card. Really needed for this deck, and that's why there are 4. Okay, now on to the item card. We have 3 Colress Machine. The thing about this though, with Genesect's Red Signal ability, you can't really use it with this card because with Red Signal, the plasma energy has to be from your hand if it'll focus in there. You're gonna have to attach plasma energy from your hand to the Genesect. So this won't work on it, but let's just say if you're in dire need of a plasma energy for your Genesect, just use it, get plasma, and you're done. Alright, the next card we have is Enhanced Hammer. We have 2 of these in the deck, and its ability, discard a special energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So let's say it's a TDK deck, or any kind of deck with a special energy. You use this, and with the effect of the Drifblim with Shadow Steel, this is a definite need for that type of play. Alright, for one of the main cards of this deck, this A-Spec G-Booster is a pretty good card for this deck. You attach it to Genesect, and all you have to do is discard 2 energy, attach to the Pokemon, and it does 200 damage. And it's not affected by any effects on the defending Pokemon. So if he had an Eviolite or, I don't know, any other effects, this goes right through it. It does 200 damage. And with Genesect and the setup of Virizion, you can get this card set up and knock out your opponents easily. Okay, the next one we just have a Hypnotoxic Laser. It poisons, and if you flip a coin and if it gets heads, your opponent is asleep. I only have 1 in this because that's all the space I have for it. I would have more, but there's not really a use for it in this deck. So yeah, you can add more if you want, but I'm just putting 1 in this deck for now. Alright, the next card we have is Pokemon Catcher. This is used in a lot of decks. It's sorta not that much used anymore, but I still use it. Nowadays you have to flip a coin, and if it gets heads you can switch your opponent's Pokemon with one of his benched Pokemon, so you can make certain plays with it and knock out weak Pokemon on the bench, do all sorts of things, and yeah, this is just a really nice card to have in your deck. Okay, the next card we have is Switch. So this just switches your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. So let's say you can't find your Skyla Bridge, so you have your active Pokemon, it's about to die, and you have something on the bench. You switch it out, get out your active Pokemon, and attack for the KO and all that good stuff. So switch, I only have 2 of them. Yeah. Alright, the next item card we have is Tool Scrapper. I have 2 of these in my deck. You choose up to 2 Pokemon tool cards and then discard them. So let's say your opponent has 2 tools. You use this, get those item cards out of your way so that the effects of those tool cards can't be used anymore. So this is a really nice card to have, especially with everybody using tools nowadays. And yeah, get these in your deck. They're really a nice card to have. Alright, and the last item card we have here is Ultra Ball. I have 3 of them. You discard 2 cards from your hand, search your deck for a Pokemon, and put it back into your hand and shuffle afterwards. So this is a really nice card to have when you can discard 2 cards that you don't want, get your Pokemon out, set it up, and all that good stuff. And this is one of the main cards to get your setup ready. So I have 3 of them in here. You can have 4. 3 is just, it's easier flow. You draw less of it because if you have a lot of Ultra Balls popping up, you know, you can't really do much. But yeah, Ultra Ball, get it. Okay, the final trainer card we have is Sky Arrow Bridge. It makes the retreat cost of each basic Pokemon 1 colorless energy less. So as you can see, Genesect has 1 retreat cost, Virizion has 1 retreat cost, Lugia has 2, but all you have to do is discard 1 to switch out. It really helps retreat. It's like a free retreat without Darkrai, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Skyla Bridge, I have 2 of them in my deck. You can have how many ever you want. You can even have 1. So get this card, it's really nice. It helps you retreat, and yeah. Okay, we have 10 Grass Energy and 4 Plasma Energy for the effects of Genesect with the Red Signal ability. I've talked about it a lot of times in this video, but it's basically a free flip Pokemon catcher. Really helps out, and yeah. So, that is the Genesect EX deck. I hope you can build it. This was like, I got like 2 booster boxes. I pulled everything I needed out of them. And yeah, different sets from here. But yeah, this is a really nice deck. It works pretty fast and it can beat a whole bunch of decks. So hopefully you can set everything up nice. And yeah, peace.